Hi, my name is Reese and today marks the first day of my van build. I'm gonna kind of do just kind of like an everyday vlog on the journey of building the van, and you know, I've done a lot of research and all this kind of stuff, and I have some expectations of what's gonna happen, but in reality right now I just packed up everything I own into the shell of the van and I'm on my way to San Diego to meet with my dad to build it out. So turns out
I don't really own a lot of stuff. Most of it's equipment. I can't believe those are all my clothes right there.
I guess minimalism isn't really gonna be an issue. I'm excited. Here's the van. It's a 2019 Promaster high top kind of deal. I'm excited. You know, while I'm doing this and trying to figure out what I really need, minimalizing, you know, hopefully meeting new people and seeing new places, I hope to find a greater understanding of the world at large, if that makes sense. But if you care to join me, hit like, subscribe, and follow my stupid journey. After much deliberation, here we are. We're in San Diego, Leucadia Encinitas. Mostly what we're gonna do right now is for this first trek, we're gonna see how much we can get done for like 4 or 5 days, and we're gonna try to get in the walls, the wiring, and just have like a generic plan for everything. You know, one of the hardest things I think is like you watch all these videos, you see what you want to do, and hell, I even have the van, which is like incredible, and there's one thing to like think about it and talk about it and plan about it, but then you actually physically have to put in like the insulation, you gotta put in the walls, and you gotta make it all happen. So here it goes. Okay, so I'm here with my dad, and the first thing we did was do a lot of research on what we kind of need to do first, and we are going to go hit up a RV supply store, which I highly recommend that anybody go do if you're planning on trying to build stuff, just to kind of poke around, see what works, see if you can get stuff like right then and there. Like we were looking at a window, and like windows, like the custom ones were like $700 and like something dollars, so or thinking we could maybe go get a surplus one for like $300 or something like that. So it's a little bit slow on the start, but we have it all planned out, sketched out in our brains, and we're gonna start out bright and early tomorrow morning. Here we are, day 2, waking up bright and early, more like 8 o'clock, but on tap today we're gonna be, oh, that's my phone, it's going off. Hello. Telemarketer. We're gonna be measuring the van so that we get all the right insulation. We just did a ton of research on insulation, and we're gonna go for polysphyllurken. Don't know the name of it, on the majority of the van, and then we're gonna do kind of nooks and crannies with them. So it's gonna kind of be a mixture of a lot of different insulation, and then we're going to be cutting it out and all that kind of bit. So time to measure.
Okay, this is, yeah, okay, I give up. I'm gonna return this because I can't get it out of the package.
Nice.
I hate my life.
We've all been there, Dad.
Okay, so God just use this forever with
Put it on like that. Oh, it works. Good, we're chill.
6 feet? 12 feet. Yeah, it needs insulation. It's freaking hot in here.
Insulation. All right, we are getting polyisopropyl. It's got the foil, and this is gonna be for our walls. Oh, we got a lot of them.
2 at a time.
They're really heavy. My dad's really working hard. We're gonna be getting ourselves some 12 gauge wire. Dad has to carry everything because I brought my camera in.
Human cart.
We are learning, but we have learned that they don't have everything here, mostly the sound dampening material. So if you're going to be trying to get sound dampening material, you gotta make sure you order that on. Okay, quick update. We put the foam core up on the roof, and then it decided to fly off because it's pretty flimsy. So I went out into the street, nothing bad happened, but it's a little broken up now. At least now we don't have to cut it. So note to self, do not put foam core on top of your car. Here's our window, kind of small. Now I'm gonna kind of keep it a little bit low, and we're actually going to be putting it right here on this part of the wall. So we're gonna have to kind of take like this beam out right here before we're gonna have airflow, because we're gonna have the fan right kind of where this light is, so we gotta take out this light. When we're looking up windows, we went with this one. It was like 200 bucks, RV surplus store. Worked out great, so hopefully we won't mess it up.
So we're actually pretty lucky. We've got these little bolt-in kind of thing. We actually already have a little pad that we're just gonna put insulation under and then floor up.
And we actually cannot take up the floor. It's like super glued in, so we're hoping that the glue is kind of like insulation. So if you're buying a 2019 Ram Promaster, don't try to take out the floor. It does not come up. It does not come up. But it's a nice piece of plywood, so I think we're just gonna live with it.
Blood has been spilled.
Blue tape can't fix. All right, I'm not enjoying this part.